wagwan. Hola, wagwan. uh, things that come to me, I just love it. Hola, wagwan. Man. All right, here we are. Let's start with a breath work on 3, 2, 1. I just thought about how it could feel scary if you're breathing in an open space and you hear like the crunching sound of someone's shoes coming towards you. I had to calm my own mind and nervous system, like, hey, we're outside, you're safe, nobody's gonna let nothing happen to you. Uh, and I don't usually have those fears, but it's just interesting to note and notice, like, okay, I see you body reacting, right? Like my body had a spur of just a quickening real quick. And I had to, girl, you good, right? That's the work. That's the work right there. The mind, the body, psychosomatics. All right, yeah, we're just gonna do one breath. Let's get it going. So, chapter 11, your subconscious mind as a partner in success. Success means successful living. A long period of peace, joy, and happiness on this plane may be termed success. The eternal experience of these qualities is the everlasting life spoken of by Jesus, Yeshua, Jesus. The real things of life, such as peace, harmony, integrity, security, and happiness, are intangible. And let's go back to that security. Intangible. You do not get security from a job. You do not get security from a person outside external to you. Like security is really when you locked in with source, you feel secure. And then when you locked in on what you do, like talk about confidence, all these things, like you feel secure when you know what you're talking about. See God carrying on with big people conversation. Talking to an adult of a child he's playing with. Let me check. They come from the deep self of man or of woman. Rain comes there. Yeah, I was coming. I see you talking to God Diosa, so I want to see what's going on. It's because we're having a little discussion about what. Okay. What you said, sis? Trying to be a friend. Everyone's ignoring him. Yeah. God, you desire to go to a new park? No. No. Yeah, he's like trying to talk to him. Like talk about the new time. I'm like, oh yeah, that's so. I appreciate you, sis. It's ignoring him. Yes, it happens. Infinite, infinite, infinite. No age. Anyone? Any answers? Say hey, y'all. God, we could just go to another park. Okay. Okay. God is all right with rejection. If he wanted, he's determined. Okay. All right. Listen, meditating on these qualities build these treasures of heaven in our subconscious. It is where moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break nor steal. Matthew 6-20. Oof. I saw God speaking to an adult, so I went over to connect. And she's like, no, he just wanted to connect. He wanted to make a friend because they're ignoring him. And I've asked if he wanted to leave, but he wants to stay. So he don't business. Like he don't business. So nobody want to connect. He's listen, I'm gonna keep playing and talking and like sis giving me attention, so I'm gonna connect with her. And then you heard when she asked, if you heard her ask God's age, I didn't I didn't share because and I don't usually because people attempt to make comparisons in their mind about their child. I see her child looks around the stage of development, and they usually are like, "Wow, so impressed with how well he speaks," or something like that. And it's like, no matter what age he is, like he lit. Just know he lit. You see, he lit. He lit. Like, what the age gonna do? Her son came out, so uh, God went to go tell him, "Come on in." Get her attention, but she still didn't listen. But the other one daughter, I guess. Her to stay close. Is she is a girl or a boy? A boy. Oh, okay. Wait, they're both boy. They're son. Her son. Yeah, but they look like identical. They look like identical twins. Yeah, like it looks like they like when they were growing in her belly, the fertilized eggs split into two. That's what I learned in a human Bible. So that's what happened actually. Because if two fertilized eggs made if one fertilized egg split into two, that means they will look like twins when they come out. Okay, you heard it here live at 5. All right. Mi amor, let me know what you're doing as to why you feel like thank you. And God, you're not really using it, so you want to leave it here? So you're not really using it. Want to leave it here for now? I can make I see. It's like yeah, so, pay me, sweetie. You want my name to come out your mouth? Then tell me why. Like, pay me in value, pay me in like let me know what you do for the people. Like, that's the point of sharing and promoting you. Like, tell me why. Let me know. Like you can just ask for energy and you're not giving energy. Like, what are you giving to the planet? What are you giving to me? What are you giving to the world? Like, why? How come? Shout you out for how come, Oh, here we go. Now, the 3 steps to success. Remember, this is success, the road to riches, financial wealth as well, not just mental health and physical health, financial, economic. All right. When you don't feel well, you usually go to get that sorted out. When you're not economically well, it's the same thing. Get that sorted out. All right. All right. So let us discuss 3 steps to success. The first step to success is to find out the thing you love to do, then do it. Success is in loving your work. Although if a person is a psychiatrist, it is not adequate for them to get a diploma and place it on the wall. All right. They must keep up with the times, attend conventions, and continue studying the mind and its workings. The successful psychiatrist visits clinics and reads the latest scientific articles. In other words, they are informed in the most advanced methods of alleviating human suffering. I mean, that's what they're supposed to be doing. The successful psychiatrist or doctor must have the interests of his patients at heart, right? Someone may say, how can I put the first step into operation? I do not know what I should do. In such a case, pray for guidance as follows. Like, love that he like say hitting us with a prayer, okay? He got some affirmations for you and me, all right? I love it. The infinite intelligence of my subconscious mind reveals to me my true place in life. I would um rhyme that, my true place in time, but yeah, my true place in life. Repeat this prayer quietly, positively, and lovingly to your deeper mind. As you persist with faith and confidence, the answer will come to you as a feeling, a hunch, or a tendency in a certain direction. It will come to you clearly and in peace and as an inner silent awareness. This is like knowing thyself, knowing thyself, son, daughter. Like, yeah, you'll know. You know, like, how do you know? You'll know. The second step to success is to specialize in some particular branch of work and know more about it than anyone else. And that you know it comes over time. You begin to know because if you don't fully know yourself yet, then you're uncertain. Is source guiding me this way or is source guiding me that way? Right. But the more you know yourself, the more clear that gets. The second steps to success is to specialize in some particular branch of work and know more about it than anyone else. For example, if a young man chooses chemistry or a young woman chooses or a young they them chooses chemistry as their profession, they should concentrate on one of the many branches in its field. You should give all they should give all of their time and attention to their chosen specialty. Right? We want like go towards what you love because that's what source is asking you to do, not God. God and connect with somebody to get a ride on a scooter. I'm happy for him. um, you want to choose a specialty. We all have our own skills. We all have our own gifts. We all have our own inclinations, and that's how like it gets juicier and juicier. Us all. Aw, he picked up the other brother left his scooter. He picked up the scooter. Now he's carrying both. So precious. All right. They should become sufficiently enthusiastic to try to know all there is available about this field. If possible, he should know more than anyone else. All right. They should know more than anyone else. That young person should become ardently interested in their work and should desire to serve the world. Right? Now it says 3 steps to success. Do what you love. Zone in onto a particular specialty in what you love, and in all that too. Have the desire to serve the world because, of course, I mean, I don't, I you know, that already gives you much more drive and desire and will than the average person that's just going to work just to like pay the bills. If all your desire to do and take action is based on, well, I just needed to pay something off. Like what is that really doing? For you or others. Really. Source will keep a light over your head, baby. You can get something bigger. Like, all right. He that is greatest among you, let him become your servant. There is a great contrast in this attitude of mind in comparison to that of the man who only wants to make a living or just get by. Oh, I saw that. I thought it was a bug. Getting by is not true success. A person's motive must be greater, nobler, and more altruistic. He must serve others, thereby casting his bread upon the waters. Man, when you toss the tissue out. Right. Oh, I gotta wait here. There we go. Okay. So you heard the two steps. Now we're getting into the third one. And it says it's the most important one. Okay, muy importante. You must be sure that the thing you want to do does not redound to your success only. Your desire must not be selfish. It must benefit humanity. I mean, is that really that hard to tap into something that we love, that we can focus on and really succeed in a sense of like learning as much as we are to know about it, and then it's serving humanity? Like, what is it like? I'm not sure what you could think of that you couldn't spin to serve others with it. I'd have to really, it'd take me some time to figure that out. Drop in the comments if anything come up, but it's like I could spin almost anything to like this is how it serves humanity, you know? And you already know, like Mots could take on things. World peace visionaire, baby. Like I have so many things and it all is to serve humanity. Because that's what we here for. You gotta serve yourself, and serving yourself means serving others too. Like, don't you want like even if you don't have children, like, don't you want the next children of the planet? Don't you want the planet to continue? Like, oh, just tap in. Tap in because what else are you doing? The path of a complete circuit must be formed. In other words, your idea must go forth with the purpose of blessing or serving the world. It will then come back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. If it is to benefit yourself exclusively, the circle or complete circuit is not formed. And you may experience a short circuit in your life, which may consist of limitation or sickness. And I know, like, we can think about, like, oh, like buying soda, like, or Coca Cola, like, what is their, how they're serving the world. In their mind, they feel like the person who created it, like I'm putting a delicious drink out there that will give people energy or whatever the case is, right? And it's like, or I'm making the best chips in the world. And the people that create toxic things, maybe some part of them is like, well, there's some people that can, only can afford low quality stuff. So maybe I'm helping that population to, Juno say. I'm now thinking of some things because it's like some things that were created, it's like, who was you helping on the planet with that? Like cut this circuit source, like this circuit needs to cut. All right, here's the next segment. The measure of true success. Some people may say, but Mr. James made a fortune in selling fraudulent oil stock. Literally what I'm like contemplating. um, I saw you riding that scooter. Yeah. Happy for you. No, it was too small. Okay. Would you like your jacket? Okay. A man may seem to succeed for a while, but the money he obtained by fraud usually takes wings and flies away. When we rob from another, we rob ourselves because we are in a mood of lack and limitation, which may manifest itself in our body, home life, and affairs. What we think and feel, we create. We create what we believe. Even though a man or woman may have accumulated a fortune fraudulently, they're not successful. There is no success without peace of mind. What good is a person's accumulated wealth if he cannot sleep nights, is sick, or has a guilt complex? Um, And again, there are psychopaths that don't have like emotions activated and could, kill and hurt people and not feel any way about it. Those are the rare. We got some adjusting. I'm not sure what we're gonna do right there with the reprogramming and rewiring them to activate emotion. I believe it could be. I believe source can rebalance anybody because source lives in everybody and source created everything. So to me, what source creates, source could bring back whole. Period. Even if we as humans haven't found a way to do it, it's still possible, very possible. And the potentiality is there for us to support them with that. But what I was saying here that came to mind. Oh, I was when that came up, I know I thought about people who would say like, "Oh, I know tons of people who fraudulent and like their karma not showing, like they're still rich, but it's like you are not aware of what's going on in their mind. You're not aware of what's going on in their family life. You're not aware of what's going on with their health. You're not aware of what's going on and showing up in other ways to tell them like you still gonna get this. You still gonna get what you putting out, basically. Like you're still gonna get what you putting out, even if you think you finding a way to avoid it. No, they're not. So don't be like them. Be like Source. Source is love, unconditional love. All right. I knew a man and start with unconditional love for yourself, first and foremost. And then, feel free to extend it, reflect it, that it starts because you're doing it right here. I knew a man in London who told me of his exploits. He had been a professional pickpocket and had amassed a large amount of money. He had a summer home in France and lived in a royal fashion in England. His story was that he was in constant dread of being arrested by Scotland Yard. He had many inner disorders, which were undoubtedly caused by his constant fear and deep seated guilt complex. He knew he had done wrong. This, how long you gonna be here? Like, cause we live like 5 minutes away. Okay. I got the ball, so we're gonna come right back. I was like, okay, we don't see him today. We're gonna check. Cause we moving on Friday, so we will be right back. Okay. They're not coming back. Well, when we move on Friday, no, we won't come back because we're moving to a different home, like a different area. We're moving to Brooklyn. Yeah. What part of Brooklyn? Deep, deep, deep by the water. Oh yeah. Yeah. But we'll be right back, okay, honey? Well, you're gonna be just. I'll see you. Let's see your shirt. Cool shirt. Oh, with Malcolm and everybody. I love your shirt, brother. Are we leaving? To get the ball, brothers here. That's not where. Yeah, I was just gonna come get you. We'll be back, brother. Guys, come on down though. Oh, you wanna sit there? Okay. All right, y'all. Let's walk and talk. Because I mean, I already if y'all know from the past, you know the story about the brother with the ball, so I'm not gonna go in. But there's no pausing this, so I'm gonna just keep it going. Okay, so subsequently he voluntarily surrendered to the police and served a prison sentence. Okay. After his release from prison, he sought psychological and spiritual counsel and became transformed. He went to work and became an honest, law abiding citizen. He formed what he loved to do and was happy. Now I think about it, I'm like, we should have brought the ball on because it's like, this is more work to bring it. I mean, to go back and get it versus to get it, to keep it, to have it in the stroller and him potentially not be here. Um, but yeah, I just, there's but so much. This was made with a certain amount of space, so I didn't want to like cramp it in here. Okay, here we go. So yeah, like great for him, right? He went to work and became an honest, law-abiding citizen. He found what he loved to do and was happy. And a successful person loves his work, loves their work, and expresses themselves fully. Remember the expressing word. Go look up the etymology of expression. And it's pretty late, like it's 8:20, so I didn't think he'd be out this late too. That was the other reason. I highly doubted it. It's still daytime. Yes, because it's summer. We're getting into the summertime now, so it's gonna be later in the night, but it's gonna still look light outside. That's a great thing. Excuse us. Excuse. Yeah. Excuse again. No, I got enough space here. Thank you, God. I appreciate you. Success is contingent upon a higher ideal than the more the more accumulation of riches. Okay. Success is contingent upon a higher ideal than the more accumulation of riches. So like it's saying like riches is great and all. They are. But like the idea that you have of yourself, that gotta be that's like the main focus that is Liddy. The man of success, the person of success, the woman of success is the person who possesses great psychological and spiritual understanding. And I'd say understanding and overstanding. Many of the great industrialists today depended, or excuse me, depend upon the correct use of their subconscious minds for their success. All right, here we go. There was an article published some years ago about Flagler, an oil magnate. Magnet. Magnet? It's not magnet, like with N-E-T. It's N-A-T-E. And I'm not sure what that means. He admitted that the secret of his success, I thought it was like mogul or something. He admitted that the secret of his success was his ability to see a project in its completion. For instance, in his case, he closed his eyes, imagine a big oil industry, saw trains running on tracks, heard whistles blowing, and saw smoke. Having seen and felt the fulfillment of his prayer, his subconscious mind brought about its realization. If you, let's pause that, if you imagine an objective clearly, you will be provided with the necessities in ways you know not of through the wonder working power of your subconscious mind. Seriously, seriously, yo. It's like so serious, like on that. In considering the 3 steps to success, you must never forget the underlying power of the creative forces of your subconscious mind. Okay, no, hold it back in. This is what we're talking about. This is the energy in back of all steps. This is the energy in back of all steps in any plan of success. Your thought is creative. Thought fused with feeling becomes a subjective faith or belief. And according to your belief, be it done unto you. Matthew 9:29 for the biblical people in the back that's still over here knowing they say where it's at for you. Okay? Yeah. Like, when am I gonna stop with the low key jabs? Yo no say, yo no say. Okay, a knowledge of a mighty force in you, come on now, which is capable of bringing to pass all your desires. It's mighty ass force in you. What I name my son? God Almighty, okay? That's mighty energy in you. Come on now. Hey, hey, I'm gonna pause real quick to not sing over this. Yum, 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 yum. Chilling with shorts all day. Respected, connected, doing what we respected. Love, honor, integrity. Yeah, doing what we want to be. Haley. I shall take myself to your baby. Like, going through your life and then feeding our baby. And like sometimes that's just feels so precious. Not even like being with our love of our life. It'd be like our baby. No, we got enough space, baby. You see, you got to be a wide enough open. If there's a wide enough opening, then it's all right. Okay. Okay. Whatever your field Let's give me hold on. A knowledge of a mighty force in you, which is capable of bringing to pass all your desires, gives you confidence and a sense of peace.
Okay. What's that? I'll beat you there. Wait, I'll beat you there. You remember when we were playing tag or freeze tag? I want to accelerate.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2,
Just do
1. Whoa!
it.
Ah.
Yes, we can. Mommy, go faster.
Woo, woo. All right. Take care, sis.
Mom, go faster.
That's it. We're gonna go down here now. Much love. Good night. There's but so far. She's gonna go away from home, baby. And turning that. No, I said there's but so far. She's gonna go away from home. She went down the block, but this is her block. She gonna stay on her block. She's not gonna turn the next corner. She's not at that stage of development to be exploring the streets outside by herself like that. See how they're standing at the corner? They're not going because I bet if their parents are caregivers are looking, they're looking. If they look and they don't see them on the block, there's going to be some trouble because now they're going to think that they're not safe because they're not able to see them, right?
Parents are supposed to see their head.
Yeah. So see, they're walking back down, walking back towards home.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just get this one segment and then we'll go in and we got one more segment if you have to miss. Okay. Okay. A knowledge of a mighty force in you, which is capable of bringing to pass all your desires, gives you confidence and a sense of peace. Like when you really plug in with Source and you know Source can do all things and in Source name I trust, then what were you concerned about? You know? Whatever your field of action may be, you should learn the laws of your subconscious mind. When you know how to apply the powers of your mind, and when you are expressing yourself fully and giving of your talents to others, you are on the sure path to true success. If you are about God's business, Source business, or any part of it, God, Source, by its very nature, is for you. So who can be against you? Literally, I was going to say something like that. With this understanding, there is no power in heaven or on earth to withhold success from you.